Hello all, Old Man Sinister here. Let's get started. First fight is Green Technique Kid Gohan. Bring a purple intelligence team, nothing special here. Second fight is Purple Intelligence Kid Gohan. Still nothing too special, bring an orange physical team. Now things start to get interesting. The boss in the final version of the first stage is Blue Agility Teen Gohan, followed by Purple Intelligent Super Saiyan Teen Gohan. Unlike most Z-Hard Dokkan event bosses, neither one has multiple attacks, so bring your usual healing but don't worry too much about damage prevention items. As for your team, a balanced mix of green technique and orange physical characters will handle this fight without a problem. Also, you probably need a handful of at least awakened SRs, but one or two awakened rares should be fine. Finally, there's no farmable character here, just Z-Swords for training and rare support item drops. And this is where the main fight is. Here's where it should be noted that during the first release of this event, which is where this footage comes from, Gohan's Ultimate Awakening ability was bugged and didn't work, which meant that the non-Buu characters are dealing more damage than they would. Even so, this is the team I would be using for the event as of the time of recording, so I'm sticking with it instead of completely abusing the bug for this fight. Still, if you want to abuse the bug, while I would normally recommend a friend like an Agility Kid Buu, grabbing a Super Attack level 10 Super Gogeta will cut through every Gohan in this fight very quickly. As for the real event, when building your team you mainly want to choose characters for one of two purposes. Hitting hard, either extremely powerful orange physical UR characters or high-level Super Attack URs, or members of the Buu family to negate Ultimate Gohan's abilities. The wall standing tall link will let you get by with lesser characters to an extent, but it's more useful for boosting the Buu characters who deal unmitigated damage than for the extra nudge the other characters get, because it does not normally bypass Gohan's extra defense for the non-Buu characters. For your hard-hitting characters, you'll also want some kind of plus ki boost, whether in links or passives, because they'll have to be using super attacks just to get normal attack damage. For the Buu family, while their damage may be lessened due to many of them being SRs, a lot of them have some form of self-healing that can make up for it by increasing their survivability. Last, it should be noted that the Purple Intelligence character Mr. Buu is not one of the special units for this fight, but Majud, the fusion of Oob and Mr. Buu, is. Let's talk about the actual bosses. First up is Red Strength Teen Gohan, followed by Orange Physical Ultimate Gohan, then Purple Intelligence Ultimate Gohan. The first two bosses have 1 health meter, while the last one has 3. Each boss can attack multiple times each round, and it's not uncommon for Teen Gohan to fire off an early super attack. Though unlike most Dokkan bosses, it shouldn't hurt too much unless he's attacking a physical character. As for both versions of Ultimate Gohan, after 10 complete fights, he's only used his super attack twice on me, only during the second fight, and never when attacking a Buu or special linked character. So because his buff mechanic is tied to super attacks, it seems that the Buu passive and Wall Standing Tall link effectively seal his super attacks while blocking with the character under their effects. Also, be careful. If Gohan manages to buff himself with a super attack during the second fight, that buff will transfer to the third fight if it's still active when physical Ultimate Gohan is knocked out. Ultimately, even if you're going the self-healing route, you're going to want some full heal support items. If you're not using special abilities to shut down Gohan's supers, Baba or Pilaf items will be useful to stop the true power boost. Finally, if you're going the route of trying to overpower Gohan with high-powered attackers, bring some boosting items like Adult Bulma or Future Bulma to raise everyone's damage. Lastly, I'll go over the team I used. It's not very complex, actually, as I pretty much built around the event-specific abilities, though I did lean towards characters with health recovery when possible. I'm using a rainbow team leaning towards physical types mainly because of the necessity for the wall standing tall links, and lack of the strongest Buu family members, but the ideal will be weighting towards physical characters for the final Ultimate Gohan. First off is Kami, Heavenly Deity. He's a physical UR with the Universal plus Ki leader skill, and while his super attack isn't too powerful, it lowers defense, which is nice. Second is Second Form Cell, Strength Evolved. Imperfect Cell here has the wall standing tall, is a good blocker for the first Ultimate Gohan boss, and with enough Ki his attacks restore health. Third is Full Power Bojack, Galactic Annihilation. He's an agility blocker for the Z-Sword Teen Gohan fight, has a strong super attack with natural buffs, and has the event link. Fourth we have Majin Buu Piccolo Absorbed, Captured Wisdom. Peekaboo has the benefits of being in the Buu family and doesn't have any restrictions on his health recovery, though he has no advantages against any of the forms of Gohan you fight, and is in fact weak against the first Ultimate Gohan, so his positioning needs can risk being disruptive here. Fifth is Super Buu, Savage Battle Instinct. Like Peekaboo, he has no advantages in any of the fights, but he is a UR that is a solid hitter for the first two bosses, as well as being a Buu and having an unrestricted health recovery when attacking. He'll crop up like a bad weed at times in the last Ultimate Gohan fight, but as long as Gohan isn't attacking at the end of turn, he can be shuffled to the end and pushed away for a while. Last is Kid Buu, Symbol of Death. Other than not being transcended, this is one of the best characters available for the fight, being a Buu, a strong hitter, and physical type. Admittedly, there are changes I would definitely make if the options were available to me. For example, I would rather have Agility Kid Buu and Strength Buu Tinks instead of Bojack and Imperfect Cell. As long as we're talking ideals, I'd take the other physical Boos, both good and evil Majin Buu, to replace the physical Kid Buu we'd lose, as well as Super Buu. Switching out the Kid Boos would be a loss in damage, but the automatic recovery provided by the Agility Kid Buu, especially with the second one as friend, would make winning this fight more inevitability than challenge. As for items, I brought the usual suite of Dende, Senzu Beans, Baba, and Ghost Usher. But after this initial fight, I replaced the Baba with the Fruit of the Tree of Might and have no regrets. And while that's basically all I have, again, if you're watching this while the event is bugged, I suggest taking advantage of it and grabbing some easy medals while the getting is good. As I mentioned previously, I've run through 10 fights already, and I don't even have any of the Gohans to transcend, but this is a good enough opportunity that grabbing enough for at least one isn't the worst idea. Anyway, as always, feel free to comment below with questions, criticisms, or just to tell me the team you used, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you find this or any of my other videos helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Gonna go all out!